Gregory Santos is one of the Mariners' major additions in the offseason, and he has missed a large amount of time already this season with a lat strain that led him to him being on the injured list until just around the All-Star break. And it looks like he may miss at least a few more starts, potentially even longer, after injuring his knee today during a bulk that forced him to actually come out of the game. And he is actually being looked at for that injury. That is the third game in the last 4 days where Mariners have had an injury to a player who many thought key to the team's success between Julio, J.P. Crawford, and now Santos. Santos is credited with a blown save and the loss. Estevez with the save and Krause with the win for the Angels. He goes to 4-0. Luis Castillo looked really good. He did issue 2 walks, but he struck out 7, only gave up 5 hits and no runs. He looked really good. Snyder looked good with another couple of strikeouts. Santos didn't look great, giving up 2 runs on 2 hits and only striking out 1 before getting injured. Thornton came in, got him out of that, and then Sauce came in and struck out the side for the Mariners pitching staff to have 13 strikeouts. The Angels pitching staff only had 8 strikeouts. Um, so the Mariners didn't strike out 10 times for the second game in a row. So yesterday they didn't strike out 10 times, and today they didn't strike out 10 times either, which was really good. The offense looked pretty anemic with 6 hits, 4 walks, and nobody got hit by a pitch, so 10 base runners. The Angels had 9 hits, 2 walks for 11 base runners there, and nobody got hit by a pitch, so 11 base runners. They left 7 on base. We also left 7 on base. We went 1 for 5 with runners in scoring position. They went 2 for 8. Um, Tyler Locklear grounded into a double play in the bottom of the fourth that cost us a run. The bases were loaded. Yeah, not great. Jorge Polanco got out at home. Haniger out at third. Yeah, Jason Vosler went to second. Locklear to first. 2 outs, no runs. So not great. Josh Rojas struck out once, walked once. Not great for a leadoff hitter. Robles went 1 for 4. Would have preferred to have him as the leadoff spot. 1 for 4. That's 250. But he has been consistently getting on base. He's got basically a 400 on base percentage with the Mariners. Cal struck out twice, but got a hit. Didn't look great. Jorge Polanco looked eh, eh. He got a hit. Haniger had a hit that led to a home run. Went 1 for 3 with a home run and a walk, so he actually did get on base 2 out of 4 times today, so that's not bad. Our new DH, Vosler, went 1 for 4 with a strikeout, or at least that's what it looks like he's going to be, the role he's going to be playing. Tyler Locklear looked bad. He had some of the worst strikeouts I've ever seen. It just looked bad, just absolutely looked bad. And I was like, what are we going to do about this? Because Tyler Locklear is supposed to be our starting first baseman these days. And if our starting first baseman is going to be striking out, that's a huge problem. But not only was he striking out, he was striking out on balls outside the zone. Um, in his first plate appearance, he swung at 3 of the 4 pitches, and the none of them were in the zone. It was a 1-1-3 count. It was just bad. It was just absolutely bad. Luke Raley is starting to look a little bit better. Definitely feel confident with him being an everyday outfielder. And Demo, uh, I'm okay with him being the starting shortstop and batting ninth, which is where JP should have been batting. Um, we only had 2 extra base hits today. 2 extra base hits. And we didn't give up an extra base hit. We didn't give up an extra base hit and we still lost because we couldn't actually get through with runners in scoring position. We're grounding into double plays with runners in scoring position, grounding into double plays with bases loaded, no outs to Noble Tiger, which is ridiculous. It's something that we need to work on. I don't know how we're going to be able to work on the offense getting better because at this point it's just sad. Mariners are second in every pitching metric and are basically 30th or uh, between 30th and 28th in every offensive metric. So it's one of those things where the reason that the Mariners are doing really well comparatively to their Pythagorean win-loss is because of pitching. Um, the Mariners should not be Well, they're no longer the division leaders because Oakland lost today to Houston, and then Texas is actually working on coming back into the division as well. So it's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be a whole thing that's going to probably be an issue in the future, and I don't know what we're going to be able to do to fix that. Trade deadline's on Tuesday. We have a day off tomorrow. Might make some moves. Probably going to have to make a move at least to bring up a bullpen arm tomorrow, so that we have a bullpen arm for the White Sox Red Sox series, 6 games. So yeah, it's a mess right now.